Hello Ride-On people. Now I've been on YouTube quite a while, and once you've been on YouTube about 5 years and you've posted about 500 videos, yes that many, then companies start reaching out to you, asking you to review their products. And I can say that I get that almost every single day now, and certainly 9 times out of 10, if not more, I always decline. They ask me to review everything from hair dryers to lawnmowers, would you believe? So firstly, it's got to be motorcycle related, and it's got to be of interest to my viewers, and indeed of interest to me. Now earlier this year, I bought some in-helmet speakers by a company called Iasus, and they're renowned for producing high-end quality speakers and many other solutions actually beyond that, electronics wise. And I was so impressed with the quality and the build and the look and the feel, and more importantly how they worked in terms of how clear my intercom was at like 80 miles an hour on the freeway on a windy day, for instance, when I'm talking to 10 people that's on my Cardo comms, that I decided to buy a second set. So I put a set in my Schuberth Neotech T2 and my Schuberth Neotech 2 and my Schuberth C5 helmets, and I've been very, very pleased with them. Anyway, I like the product so much and paid for it myself, and wanted to make a video about it and kind of share the love a little bit. And the company saw my videos, they liked it, and they reached out to me, and we had a few meetings, and they have sent me some prototypes of some new products that aren't available on the market. But if they're as good as the company claims, they will be genuinely game-changing. And that's such an overused phrase these days, isn't it? But trust me, if these work as well as they claim, it will be genuinely game-changing. Stick around to find out why. This is the in-helmet Bluetooth module. Super small, magnetic, as you can see. And this is the charging cable, just plugs in here and charges in the wall, and comes with a magnet so you can stick it inside your helmet. And for the microphone here is another magnet, sticking on magnet. So you mount it in your helmet basically like that. And this is everything. That's nothing outside your helmet, everything inside, very neat. This will just connect up to your speakers. Here's your on-off button here, and this curly cable extends, and you can mount your mic at the front of your chin bar pretty nicely, and it works really well. So this is the handlebar mounted push to talk button. Very easy to fit on, comes with a nice Velcro strap, and you can put it anywhere convenient to you. Works with nice thick gloves. You just press it, lights up, and you can talk. Now this is clever. This is the throat mic, and really it's essentially the same unit as the in-helmet Bluetooth module. So this will connect to your speakers in your helmet, and it will Bluetooth to either of the push to talk buttons, either the handlebar mounted or the in-glove push to talk. But this is effectively a neckband with it's magnetic here, and a little bit difficult to do one-handed. I made a mess of that. I'm going to do that again, that's better. Undo it, and magnets are very strong, as you see, which is a good thing. There we go, that's better. That's what it should look like. So it'll actually, you know, kind of fit nice and snug against your skin, and this material is actually quite soft as well. And so that will fit around your throat as a kind of neckband, quick detach with the magnets, as I say, and this will plug straight into your helmet speakers. So if you've got an open face helmet and you like listening to music, or you want to use push to talk comms with your buddies, maybe the button on the handlebar mount, or maybe the in-glove finger button, you can still have good communications without anything external on your helmet if you've got an open face helmet. And of course, you know, once this is connected to your speakers, if you decide to wear a neckband like you know, a buff or something like that, you can easily wear that over that so that this is actually invisible, but you've got communication. This is the in-glove push to talk. There's your push to talk button there. It's got a Velcro strap for wrapping around your glove, charging lead, finger secure, stretchy cable, and this is a little, very nice little button. It actually has a lovely actuation to it, feels real quality, and it's really tactile. It's really a nice kind of haptic. You can really kind of feel it depress when you press it to talk. So the idea is you have the remote strapped to your arm with the cable running down your finger, and inside here you've got the push to talk button. So it can be a little fiddly the first time you put that on, just getting your finger in there with the cable. Once it's on, it feels perfectly natural. When you're riding, you don't actually feel it at all, and then you can just push it between your thumb and your index finger to press the button to talk. It's quite intuitive. You haven't got to take your hands off the handlebars or anything like that. You just say, "Hi, it's me," let go, and you're talking. Pretty easy.
So you will need a walkie-talkie or push-to-talk app in order to use the Iasus equipment. And I chose Zello, which is widely used throughout the world by emergency services and big corporates. And essentially it's credible. And I downloaded it on my iPhone from the iStore. Is it called the iStore? Apple Store. That's what it's called. So essentially, this is the app you're looking for, Zello walkie-talkie. If you're going to get this one, there are others, and you basically sign up for an account, and then you tell them that you want to engage with your friends and community, and you continue through the permissions, and you allow them to use your microphone because that will be required for push to talk. And then you simply create a channel. A channel is just like a group on a mesh comms system, for instance, where you and your riding buddies can join up and talk. So I created one for my ride-on crew, and after you've created your channel, you can then send out invites to your riding buddies to come and join your channel. Then it's a simple case of Bluetoothing the Iasus equipment to your iPhone. You Bluetooth the comms modules, the throat or the helmet mic to your Bluetooth, and the push-to-talk buttons can be configured in the Zello app itself. And there are instructions for that in the product guides that are available on the Iasus website.
All right, so I've been testing this equipment from Iasus for a little while now, and actually, although it was kind of in prototype form when they first sent it to me, the equipment is now actually available on their website, so you can actually buy this stuff, which is pretty cool. Anyway,
I thought I'd make a few notes, so forgive me for kind of reading from my notes a little bit. I didn't really want to forget anything in terms of kind of trying to sum up my general feelings and, the pros and cons about buying this equipment potentially. So firstly, let's talk about the benefits. Let's have a look at what's really good about this equipment. Price compared with mesh intercoms, it's value for money. The Bluetooth throat module for use with open face helmets is the most expensive item at $199. The Bluetooth helmet module is just $99. The wireless wrist stroke handlebar push to talk button is also $99. And the wireless dual finger push to talk is also $99. So throat module $199, helmet module $99, handlebar push to talk $99. If you want it inside your glove, $99. So pretty decent value for money. I think that's, it's a major saving over a traditional mesh intercom system, for instance. And all of the latest prices are obviously available on their website. So look on their website for deals and what's being discontinued and what's current models and what their prices are. That's much better than relying on me. But when I looked recently, those were the prices I was seeing in US dollars. So other benefits, weight. These are just the lightest comms units I've used. And, also in terms of size, right? The helmet module is tiny and it easily fits inside the helmet. And, it's really quite astounding how small and compact it is, really. Which is another benefit, really, in terms of aerodynamics, right? Because in terms of aerodynamics, it's kind of ideal because there's no need for any equipment to be connected to the outside of the helmet at all, which is nice aesthetically, but also it cuts down on kind of wind noise and, just aerodynamically, it's kind of nice. Innovation-wise, Iasus aren't the only player in this segment, but these are by far the smallest Bluetooth comms units that I've ever seen. And in terms of build quality, Iasus pride themselves in making quality equipment. I spent my own money on 2 sets of X-Sound 4 helmets at $159 each because, they're the best in-helmet speakers that I've ever tried. And so in terms of sound, I found the sound to be superb, easily the equivalent of a mesh comm system, and I could hear my music clearly at all highway speeds. I think part of that is actually because I happen to have Iasus X-Sound 4 speakers, and they're superior to ones I've tried from other manufacturers and aftermarket speakers and larger speakers like JBLs and stuff like that. It just, for me, Iasus is just head and shoulders above those in terms of build quality, but the important thing is sound quality, much better. But anyway, using this equipment, it was as clear as anything else I've ever used. So, I could find, in terms of sound, I found it's superb. I could hear my music really clearly at highway speeds, so, and voice is clear as well. So, it's a tick there. In terms of convenience, I really do like the fact that you don't need to keep forming new mesh groups and pairing the same riders into lots of different groups. It's kind of like the bane of my life a little bit. And effectively, I like the fact that you have, unlimited numbers of riders, really. So long as, you all have the same push-to-talk app installed on your phone, and you're all part of the same group. You can have any number of riders, and that effectively, you can have unlimited range between riders globally as well. So think about that for a second. You might not want to be talking to your friend who's in France, although you might, but perhaps you're riding to meet your buddies at a ride out, and you live in different towns, but you can be talking to each other on the way to the ride out, even if you're 20 miles apart. And you can give each other an ETA or an update, or say you're stuck in a traffic jam and maybe you'll meet them at the same first stop or something. And the same when you end your ride out for the day, right? You might ride off to different towns and stuff. Effectively, whilst the channel's open, and you've got your push to talk, you can keep on talking until you get home. And that's kind of nice, right? It's nice to know people got home safely, and particularly if you're riding on your own home, you can keep in contact. So pretty nice. So some convenience there. So a lot of pros in terms of pricing, weight, size, innovation, aerodynamics, sound quality, and convenience. So, with the extensive number of riders and geographic coverage, all the clarity of a state-of-the-art mesh system, and all for a bargain price. Pretty cool, huh? Yeah, I think absolutely. But there are some considerations that you should also contemplate as well. In terms of considerations, it won't work when your mobile is out of network range. So if you live somewhere off grid rather than in a city, say, that might be a little problematic. And those riding with you will need to agree to download the same push-to-talk comms app. I use Zello, and I found it pretty simple to use. And two-way conversation perhaps is not quite as natural as simply speaking on a traditional comm system, but you soon get used to the push-to-talk buttons. So in conclusion, I would say that I tend to ride with the same group of people, never more than 15 riders, and often in patchy cell phone locations we get up in the mountains. And I ride in close proximity to my fellow riders, and I do like the free-flowing hands-free talk of a mesh intercom. And it just so happens at the moment all of my closest riding buddies already use the same intercom system. And so at present, for my personal use case, a push-to-talk system is perhaps not the best solution for me personally. I do absolutely adore the Iasus X Sound 4 motorcycle speakers. They're top quality, very clear and comfortable due to the excellent outer ear seal on those particular ones. And for those that don't want to spend huge amounts of money on expensive mesh intercoms and like the idea of not having to create lots of comms groups, being in communication with an unlimited number of riders anywhere in the world at all times, then it just might be for you, And so as push-to-talk systems go, I think Iasus seemed to me to be the clear market leader in terms of size, innovation, and quality. If you're going to choose push-to-talk solution over a mesh intercom, I'd highly recommend that you check out the solutions offered by Iasus. I think, these guys, they just really know what they're doing. Okay, I hope you found this interesting. I will put links to the Iasus website in the description. If you do decide to try out one of their systems, I do think the sweet spot is the Bluetooth helmet module with the wireless wrist/handlebar push to talk, coupled with X Sound 4 helmet speakers. You're looking at about, I think it's $350 off the top of my head in total. But the size and sound quality will be unquestionably better than any mesh system currently on sale with those three things combined. Okay guys, enjoy the holidays, and I hope Santa brings you some Iasus goodies in his sack this year. All right, ride often, ride carefully, ride on.